Viewers, on the top of India Upfront, a big story. Another element has been added to the fast-spinning BBC documentary row on Narendra Modi and the Gujarat riots of 2002. BJP Member of Parliament Mahesh Jethmalani has claimed that the BBC docu-series India, the Modi Factor is a hit job by the BJP at the behest, yes viewers, wait for it, the Chinese state itself. Jethmalani based his sensational claims on an article in a prestigious British publication that claims that the BBC was funded by Huawei, a firm under the lens across the world, in particular the United States, India and the United Kingdom, for alleged close links to the Chinese state. It is thought to be a listening post in many countries, viewers, for the Chinese government. There are many connections that many international governments have found between this company that is in the telecom sector and the Chinese government, the Communist Party of China. But for the moment, let's listen in to what Mr. Jethmalani has claimed, and that has absolutely created ripples across the news environment. Listen to this, viewers.
It's proven, it's part of the UK press, it's well known. First of all, they do this very discreetly and clandestinely. The money which they receive. Now, you know that Huawei is banned in Australia and it's banned in the US. Two of our Quad allies have banned it, right? Now, it is well known in the UK also, and the UK has also banned it from 5G trials. They've sanctioned Huawei. In spite of that, they're taking it to get around those sanctions. What are they doing? They're taking money from Huawei till today, right? And there's been a long history of BBC anti-India propaganda. Their ties with Huawei are very, very old. All that has to still come out, right? Also, the content material they get from, most of the content material which they rely upon, and including this documentary, the content material is from very tainted pro-China sources.
Well, viewers, in a statement that he issued, he said, why is BBC so anti-India? Because it needs money desperately. Taking money from Chinese state-linked Huawei. BBC is pursuing the latter's agenda. Latter means Huawei and the Chinese state. Simple cash for propaganda deal, BBC is up for sale. BBC has a long history of spreading disinformation against India. Anti-Prime Minister documentary is a continuation of this malified trend. Now, viewers, the BBC makes no secret of the fact that when it broadcasts overseas, it invites advertisers and takes money from leading world companies to finance its journalism. However, it insists that there is an iron curtain between the money it gets and the journalism it does. Viewers, Jethmalani's claims made by the BJP and echoed by it is based on an article in the British newspaper The Spectator from August 2022. Now, here are some excerpts. This article claims that the BBC is taking Huawei money to fund overseas journalism. Huawei's questionable new corporate partnership with BBC. BBC.com adverts say it's paid and presented by Huawei. Adverts gush how UNESCO and Huawei are closing the digital divide globally. Advert writes glowingly about Huawei's tech initiatives. Content made by BBC's sponsored content team StoryWorks. Huawei partnership was first announced 3 years ago. This is what the article claims. And Huawei allegedly aided Chinese state in surveillance technology. Its surveillance technology targets Uyghur minority population, sanctioned by the US in 2019, barred by the UK in 2020 over security concerns. All of this is contained in this article that appeared first, viewers, in August last year. So that's about 5 months ago. That, incidentally, is also about the time it takes to make a documentary of the nature of which the BBC aired. Now, is there a direct correlation? We don't know. But we will speak to Mr. Jethmalani shortly. In fact, Times Now decided to investigate a bit more. And we found that BBC's own webpage made glowing sponsored content for Huawei, which it claims shows the real story of the company. Now watch this, viewers. Watch this clip.